B&T has been making some of the coolest shit in the industry for a while now. They are known for the venerable SD-123377 or the SD-98. You get where I'm going with this. They've always had something for literally every application, every possible can that you could put on any possible gun. They had over 900 cans, and all of them were just the model number without a cool name attached to it. This year, they have pretty much broken it down to 14 mainline cans that have cool names attached to them with much better packaging, and they're sticking to basically one aesthetic and going with it. I have Mr. Chris, the tallest rep that we have at Shark Coast Tactical, and one of the coolest. Thank you so much for coming out.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
Bringing out all these cool toys.
For sure.
So mainline cans, you said there's about 14 of them. They're all this new 3D printed, cool titanium look.
Yes.
And then you've got some really cool new stuff. One of them I've got on the way I'm very happy about. The Printex H is kind of what I want to start with because it's the one that I'm going to be getting. This is the newer version. You guys came out with a Printex, what, last year?
Last year, yeah.
And then this is the hybrid version?
Correct.
So, Inconel blast baffle, stainless steel end cap, the rest is 3D printed titanium.
Yes.
Please tell me more.
Sure. So what you have here is a titanium 3D printed, full auto rated, no barrel length restriction that retails for less than $1,000.
Oh, perfect.
Going tip to butt here, we've got the reduced back pressure end cap with the stainless steel in there that helps reduce the flash and the sparking known with titanium cans. Just like you said, the rest of the suppressor is titanium until you get to that first blast baffle, which is that 718 Inconel. It's the same stuff that F1 race car engines are made out of. So it can handle some 5.56.
Yeah.
So what you get out of that is very, very limited sparking. Full auto rated, like I said, you can put this on a 12-inch belt fed if you wanted to and run it until you run out of ammo. All for less than $1,000.
That's amazing.
Hub compatible as well.
There's the full-length one and then the subcompact. This is the one that I ended up going with. It's on the way for me. I'm very excited for it. Hub compatible, so I've got a little Q Plan B on there. Weight-wise, these are ridiculously light, and obviously
Yes.
Titanium construction.
9 ounces and 11 ounces without a hub in them.
And that's full auto rated.
Correct.
With the Inconel blast baffle. That's insanely cool. The other one you've got, that's kind of going for that multi-cal roll, the Verse 36.
Yes.
Tell me about this guy.
Sure. So this is really made to compete with some of the other 36 cal cans on the market. So it's modular. Again, full 3D printed. This one does not have the Inconel blast baffle. We wanted to keep the weight down on this one as much as possible. So you can run it on handguns, subgun, rifle, really whatever you want to. So we got the two lengths here. It ships with both a 36 cal end cap and a 5.56 end cap, and then a 1/2 by 28 direct thread hub and a 5/8 by 24 direct thread hub. Again, on this one, no barrel length restrictions, full auto rated. You can shoot it till you're out of ammo. Rated from 22 all the way up to 338 Lapua.
A 36 cal hole, if it fits in it, it'll shoot it, pretty much.
Yep, exactly.
Wonderful. And then some of the, these are the 3 big new ones for this year. Then 2024, we've got the Printexes, both titanium and Inconel.
Correct.
So this is basically the Printex H, you split it into 2.
Yeah, again, no barrel length restrictions, full
Same.
auto rated. Reduced back pressure, hub compatible. They work with our muzzle devices and Surefire muzzle devices out of the box. Also retail for less than $1,000. So you can kind of pick your poison on that one. If you want something a little more durable, go with the Inconel. But if you want something a little lighter, don't mind a little bit of sparking, go with the titanium.
Makes sense. Then I see this big thing, and this is a 9mm can.
Correct.
So not a 36, specifically 9mm.
Correct.
What's this guy called?
So that is the SQD-M. We're going to rename it to the SMG9M. Just to kind of make things a little more simple. The part number is going to stay the same. But what you have here is a modular 9mm reduced back pressure suppressor that is designed for use on submachine guns.
That's not bad at all.
So you got that large volume in there, so you can run it on something like an APC-9 and full auto, and you're not getting any of that gas back to your face. The way you attach it there is you line up the tri-lug with one of the lugs and press it on. Straight down. There you go.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
Oh, and turn.
Yep. You don't even have to turn. Then to take it off, you push the button and you pull it off.
Wait, that's so.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it.
That's really cool.
It works with any in-spec, B&C HK tri-lug.
Somehow it got faster than tri-lug on tri-lug. I don't. Okay.
Yep. And that is hub compatible. We'll be selling those hubs by themselves too. So say you buy a Verse 36 and I want to run it on my APC-9, I can buy this hub separately.
That's fucking sweet. Then we got Go ahead and tell me. I'm losing track of the names.
Impulse 9.
Impulse 9.
Yep.
Also modular?
Also modular. It will ship with a little end cap that screws in there, and then the extension is the tool to tighten down the end cap with those two little nubs on it.
Smart.
This suppressor is specifically designed for handgun use. The Impulse line, as you said earlier, is kind of the gold standard for pistol suppressors.
Oh, yeah.
It was designed for Glocks, but obviously you can run on any pistol you want. We ship it with a 1/2 by 28 piston. You can also do a 13.5 by 1 if you'd like. But then we make other adapters for it as well.
Yeah, when I was looking on the website at this, it says like because of how ubiquitous the Impulse is and how proven it is, most handgun companies will only warranty your suppressed handgun if it's one of these.
That is correct.
That's pretty cool.
That's our star baffle system in there is designed specifically for handguns.
And then obligatory 22 can, but this, you told me something about this one that I don't believe. We're going to test it out.
Yep.
What's cool about this 22 can, Mr. Chris?
So you've got a 3D printed, surprise, titanium 22 suppressor here, 1/2 by 28. Full auto rated for 22. It's rated for 5.7, and it's also rated for 5.56 on a bolt gun. So you get your $300 titanium pistol suppressor that you can also stick on a 5.56 bolt gun.
That's a 22 can that can shoot 5.56.
Correct.
I don't think anybody else has that.
Not that I'm aware of. We've also tested it on some stuff that's not bolt guns. I'm not going to say it's rated for anything else officially, but we have done some testing and we're very impressed with the results. Another brand new can for us this year that's part of this main line is the new TP9 suppressor. So essentially, guess what? It's 3D printed titanium. It's full auto rated. It is hub, so if you buy the TP9 can, you can now take the mount out and run it on something else. It's type 2 anodized. All the new titanium cans are type 2 anodized to help reduce that spark. Much more lightweight and a little quieter. That's the old version.
That's the old one. That's the new one. Looks like the new ones. Lighter, lower back pressure. Pretty much all of these are lighter, lower back pressure.
Correct.
Funky cool things. Type 2 anodized, less sparks. Combining materials. I already know the answer to this because I just looked it up, but do tell me, how does BNT come out with something, then a year later come out with something that makes it completely obsolete?
Yes, we over-innovate for sure, and the reason we do that is there is the Swiss side and there's the American side. They get up, they work their 8-10 hours, then we get up and we work our 8-10 hours. So we get 20 hours a day of engineering, and with how quick you can 3D print a prototype, the Swiss can work on a design for 10 hours Monday, we work on it for 10 hours Monday. Tuesday, they wake up, they turn on their printers. By the end of the day, we've got a prototype that started being designed 20 hours ago.
You've weaponized time zones.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't think any other company can say that, but that's why I saw a couple people commenting on it when we did the PrintX H video. They're like, didn't they just come out with a PrintX last year? Now this is supposed to be better than it in every way and whatnot.
Correct.
And yeah, you guys are constantly innovating.
We are. It never ends.
We've got this thing over here as well, the Hush Puppy on a 19X.
So this is the second batch of the Hush Puppies that we've done. Now we're bringing it to the TAN 19X project. So what's fun about the Hush Puppy is, of course, the wipe suppressor on the front. Makes it very, very quiet. And then we've got a slide lock here on this side so that it doesn't reciprocate when you fire it. Whatever your purpose is, if you need to be very quiet and not leave a trace, you can do that with the Hush Puppy.
That looks tiny in your hands. Look at it in
Has
mine.
that effect on lots of things.
But this is the really cool acro cut with the rear side forward, and it is milled literally as low as it can go, and then you actually mill into the bottom of the acro as well to get it even lower.
Correct, so you're getting a true coat witness with factory iron sights there.
Which is, I don't know if you can tell what I try to draw inspiration from. Mine's a little less professionally done. I got to use a little bit taller sights and whatnot, but it's probably my favorite setup for an optic combo on a handgun.
It's hard to beat.
This tiny can on there is super cool as well.
And of course, it comes in the whole collector's case in Coyote Tan. 2 boxes, 158 grain B&T branded ammo.
Oh, the ammo comes with it?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Extra magazines, get a little extension on the suppressor there, and the tool to service the suppressor.
Can't beat it. Got a well rod, or Station 6?
Station 6.
Station 6. The quietest bolt gun out there, according to you guys.
Oh yeah.
SBR 300. Just to show you why. That's the can. Goes over the barrel.
Going forward, the can for these will be 3D printed titanium as well. I have shot that one, and believe it or not, it's even quieter than this one.
I don't believe it.
Yep. And we'll be moving to the 3D printed titanium for all of our SD cans as well. That change is kind of in the production right now.
That looks like it goes very deep into that.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it's
Is
a true SD.
There was one APC-9 SD gun that literally was the quietest fucking thing I've ever shot. I think this one's it.
Yes. So that is the APC-9K SD. It's got a modular 2-stage suppressor system. So you can run it in the full-length can, or if you want it to be hyper compact, the first stage of the suppressor is flush with the handguard there.
And it's very, very quiet.
Ported barrel.
Ported barrel. You guys are out to make MP5s obsolete completely.
We love MP5s, but we think the APC is better.
So does basically every military in the world now, I think. They've all adopted the APC-9.
That is...
Even Turkey. Even Turkey uses APC-9s. I was not expecting that.
All across the world.
All across the world. All right, well, let's get some fucking ammo. Start getting to shoot these things. I'm very excited. I'm going to be comparing the sound signature out of this TX22 with the Q Erector versus the B&T Tiger 22. The Tiger is a titanium can, this is an aluminum can, and I've tried to make them about the same size, so we'll see what the sound difference is like. Starting off first with the Erector. Now this is the Tiger 22 from B&T. All right, that's actually a lot quieter. The report's a lot nicer too. I like that a lot. And this thing can do 5.56. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. This is a limited edition APC-9. Comes in sniper gray. The wonderful Mr. Chris from B&T paired it with this lovely gray acro as well. This is the SQD-9 in its short configuration, soon to be renamed to the SMG-9 to make it cooler. It's got this really fancy tri-lug mount where it literally just presses down and locks on. You don't have to do any twisting. That's not bad at all. I like gray. We've put one of B&T's hub piston little contraptions into the Verse 36. So this is the same rifle can we shot 5.56 out of, now on a Glock 17. That is ridiculously quiet. That's quieter than the, I mean, obviously it's so much fatter and bigger, but that doesn't even bother my ears. That's really cool. So this is Will's rifle, and he is on the quest to find the ultimate 5.56 can. Right now, he's trying out the Cat. I personally think that PrintXH subcompact RBS has a pretty good shot at going to the top of the ladder. So Mr. Chris here has the PrintXH on my rifle, and here's a Cat on Will's Honey Badger amalgamation. Let's see how they sound. Can you hear a difference?
I know what I think.
All right, I like that. Judging by the state of our table, we have shot everything that Mr. Chris brought out and had the time of my life doing it. B&T, if you'd asked me what I thought about them about a month ago, I would have told you that their boxes are shit, their model numbers are shit, and the product is really fucking cool. Looks like they've solved the first two problems. The new box design is really cool, and they've actually got names now instead of SD-988001 or whatever. Tiger's a lot easier to tell a customer that that's what they should buy. Speaking of which, we'll be carrying pretty much all of these at Shark Coast, minus the full auto stuff. Sorry about that. That's a big-ass wasp. Get the fuck away from me. The biggest fucking wasp I've ever seen. I kind of want to shoot it. We will be carrying all of the... out there. That's fucking... It migrated over to Eric. Yeah. As I was saying before you were rudely interrupted, B&T makes cool stuff, and we carry pretty much everything that's not full auto at Shark Coast. The new cans, the new guns, the old guns or the old cans, pretty much anything you want. My personal favorite is the Print XH, Print XH RBS SC556. There's still some work to be done with the naming, but it's a lot better than what it used to be. Oh, thank you so much. There we go. Chris was kind enough to get me one of these, which I could not be more thankful for. Just to touch on it again, all titanium, Inconel blast baffle, stainless steel end cap, weighs 9 ounces, full auto rated, no barrel length restrictions, under $1,000. All that right? Absolutely. These are really cool. The Verse, also really cool for those of you who like multi-cal cans. It goes on pistols, it goes on subguns, it goes on guns, it goes on rifles, it goes on .338 Lapuas. And it's light, it's full auto rated, it's all titanium, it's 3D printed, it's B&T. Can I say that now?
Yeah.
3D printed titanium, low back pressure, that's just B&T now?
That's exactly right.
Awesome. Also that's the quietest rifle in the world. And I'll tell Will to order some of those as well. You should try that out. Thank you again, Chris. Absolutely. Thank you so much for coming out. Hope you guys enjoyed.